Today we are going to look at this box. We are going to look at it from all angles. We even got product code, Saba CR336K stereo, 14 out of 185. Apparently the seller's dad bought this thing new in 75, 6ish. Used it once, never used it again. And let's see what else is in the box. We've got this brown package, we got a microphone, and we are left with one of the two belts that I already changed. And you can see it's not round anymore, and there's still some springiness to it. They are still firm, and they're not turning to liquid. This thing must have been sitting in its box for decades. Gonna look at the microphone in a second. What's in here? It's a DIN cable. Let's take a quick look at the 1976 Saba catalog. There is our tape deck, the CR336K. Page, what is it, 23. And you can see you will become this person right there. That's you after you started recording. And the girls will admire you, even though you're wearing this weird hat and playing Wonderwall on a out of tune nylon string guitar. It says here surprisingly cheap, and in the price includes a microphone, some empty cassette, the bag and the cable. So we got everything except the empty cassette. Metal buttons. It's all metal. Okay, you have to press pause in between. Look, look. Oh yeah, that sound. So, as expected, this thing might be built like a tank. We're going to have a look inside in a bit. On the side we got DC 9-volt input, radio. This must be some kind of output. That symbol is our microphone input, which seems to be stereo according to the schematic. Headphone output with the weird, there you go, 7-pin DIN thing. And on the back, Leistungsaufnahme 7 Watt. Kind of waste of space if you ask me. You could just use a detachable power cable, but okay, let them have it. They even have the little notch there. So let's have a look at this microphone. Oh, it's a cheap, very cheap microphone. Thin and weak cable, thin and weak microphone. But this is going to give us some nice lo-fi aesthetics. Only mid-range. Yeah, got a little stand and you can put it somewhere on the table and record your buddy rambling on about obsolete electronics. Nowhere on this thing is a microphone built in. We are going to need to plug it in. Luckily it kind of fits into the battery compartment. So if you're on the way you can take the shitty mic with you. Look at this foam. It's 1975 foam in perfect fluffy condition. Let's take a smell. Never seen that in such great condition. So I'm not gonna put the mic in there anymore. I'm gonna protect the foam from now on. Why did I buy this? Well, I don't know. I only paid 30 euros including shipping, and the seller said it was in perfect condition, which was referring to the look of it, not the technical function. We got one mono speaker in there. Of course it's a mono speaker, it's only one speaker. Let's try this tape. It's myself playing some guitar. As you can see, we got a chrome dioxide switch. So this plays type 2 tapes, and we got automatic and manual level control. This is our level meter, which feels really nice and quality. Metal thing on top. Everything is metal. Let's check out the range of the tone knob. Nice and psychedelic. There's some dirt in the switch for chrome dioxide. Sometimes the needle gets disconnected and sometimes it moves around a bit. If we are in playback mode, this needle only shows the battery level. Since we are on mains power, it should stay right there. This needle is only for record levels. Anyway, sound. It's alright, it's no hi-fi device. That satisfying clonk of these buttons, irreplaceable. Absolutely great. Where's the focus? There's the focus. So hit play, and now we can adjust the azimuth. I already did that, so no need to do it now. What we are going to do now is turn this thing around, and I'm going to show you how well this is actually built. Welcome to the back of the machine. Let me see what you see. So let's start with the speaker. 702400, 8 ohms at 1.5 watts. Okay, there we see the belt, which needed replacement. Now it's nice and tight. We got our motor, and we got a belt going to the big flywheel right here. Nice and thick flywheel going around and touching that little wheel over there. Look at all the metal parts in there. Like, wow. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Mechanical beauty. Industrial art. And this wasn't even like the high-end device. It probably cost like 200 mark in 75, so maybe, I don't know, 2 days wage on average. That serial number we can see right there starts with 74, so indicates to maybe production code, production year 74. Let's check for some broken caps, because for sure these caps aren't too good anymore. Quick look at the service instruction. They explain what the buttons do. Then we get our schematic, and I think we can get stereo mics, because right there, hold on, see that? And that's our microphone 5-pin connector, and it goes like LUC 2 goes to ground, 3 goes up there, which goes to this integrated circuit right there, and 5 goes down there, and these are the left-right stereo channels. So it must be possible to hook up two mono microphones and have a stereo recording with them. I just need the right adapter. If you guys know which adapter I might need, let me know in the comments, please. These are our little testing and adjustment points. Here we see a quick look at how it's put together, and here the mechanism in detail. So it's fairly simple. Like, the main reason that I like this thing is that all these parts, almost all of these parts, are made from metal. Working fine. So welcome to adapter party land. Change to DIN, and connect the DIN, and connect the DIN again. And let's have a listen. Nothing. There we go. We can mix in this speaker if we want to. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but it's possible.
Dies ist eine Suggestionskassette. Sie sollten sie nur hören, wenn Sie sich zuvor davon überzeugt haben, dass Sie in den nächsten 15 Minuten nicht gestört werden.
I think the playhead does not go beyond probably 12 kilohertz or so. Also, stereo separation is not too good, but that might be due to the DIN connectors, as they are kind of famous for not being too good at stereo separation. We are going to do exactly what our dear friend Werner just did on the Botempi 1 organ back in, I don't know, is there a date here? Back in the 80s, I'd say. Let's record something. First we are going to test out the original little Saba condenser mic here. Dynamic microphone, impedance 500 ohms. After we've used that one, we're going to also test it with this Grundig GDSM 331 universal microphone that I inherited from my grandfather. And I did not only inherit this microphone, I also inherited another one. And they are both DIN connectors. And in order to connect them both to this stereo recorder, we need another DIN adapter. And all I could get was this MIDI adapter, which works, but it doesn't work too perfectly. We're gonna get to that in a bit. This microphone is super flimsy. Luckily, we got our Sony HF60 that we unboxed in the other videos, so let's put it in there. It doesn't say Rec, it says Aufen. Aufen. Let's start the recording. Gonna let the tape roll a bit. We can see our needle is moving. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Saba. Test Saba. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Saba. Test Saba. Saba, Saba. I'm testing a monotone microphone on a stereo Saba CR336 cassette recorder from 1975. This is automatic level adjust. Let's switch it over to manual level adjust. I'm now in the manual mode and level is about 6. Needle is not moving too much, so I'm going to increase the recording level, and now suddenly the needle started moving. Wonder how this is gonna sound. Oh, there we peaked. Did you see that? Peaking far beyond +3. It's all the way cranked now. Wonder if we're gonna get some distortion. And now what happens if I switch from all the way cranked to automatic? What happened? Probably nothing. I'm still talking. I'm talking quite loudly, keep in mind. No, I'm whispering. Alright, let's have a listen. Very professional recording test. Let's see how the Grundig microphone sounds in comparison. We're probably not going to test stereo stuff with music in this video, because this cable, it allows me to connect to microphones, but it's still mono. Both mics go on both channels, so need a different cable. But let's record some with the Grundig. I'm slowly increasing. We are at 6, we are at 7, and it keeps getting louder, and I can see the needle not peaking at all. What is happening? I need to increase and increase, and now we are almost at 10. The needle is slightly moving, but it's not very much peaking. Is the mic kind of broken? Oh, I need to take the mic fairly close to the mouth. Now it's looking good. Let's put it back into automatic. Probably the microphone has a different resistance than the 500 ohms microphone that needs to go in here. Got the volume at 6 now, manual mode. Microphone does make a difference. I think the automatic level adjustment is working pretty well. And even though the needle was barely moving, we're still getting quite a bit of output. By the way, there's a handle in front, of course. Yeah. Noisy rewind. Let's see if it auto stops. Last thing to check, it does not auto stop on rewind. Let's see if it does on playback. It does not, but it should. Automatische Bandendabschaltung. Auto stop is one of the features mentioned in the catalog. Your German grandpa's quality, but not hi-fi, old tape deck. If if you can get these for cheap, it's pretty cool, because one day all of these plastic gear tape decks, they will all be broken and stuff like this. We'll keep going. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment if you want to say something. Feel free to express yourself in the comment section. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.